Deep in the heart of a bustling marketplace, there was a shop that sold only silence. The shopkeeper was a woman who never spoke aloud, and she could collect all kinds of silence. Leaves of fresh snow falling, the silence of pages turning in a library, the silence of charcoal crackling in a midnight fireplace. She put them in glass bottles of different shapes, with labels describing where each silence came from and how to use it. 12-year-old Mo was a regular customer at the shop. She suffered from tinnitus with a constant buzzing in her ears. Only these collected silences could give her a moment of peace. Her favorite bottle of silence was called Forest Before Dawn. It was a silence filled with coolness and the scent of awakening plants. But lately, the silence in the shop had started to spoil. What used to be crystal clear silence had turned murky, and some bottles had lost their silence completely, leaving only empty containers. The woman shopkeeper stared at the empty bottles, her eyes full of sadness. Mo noticed that whenever new noise reached the marketplace, like the pounding of new construction sites or blaring advertisement music, the silence in the shop would diminish a little more. It turned out that silence and noise were locked in an endless battle. The expanding marketplace devoured more and more quiet corners, and the woman couldn't collect silence fast enough to keep up with how quickly it was disappearing. Mo decided to help the shopkeeper. She stopped just buying silence and started learning how to collect it herself. She carried an empty glass bottle and wandered through the marketplace, searching for overlooked moments of silence. The focused concentration of an old clockmaker adjusting, the peaceful contentment of a stray cat napping in the sunlight. Even that 1 second when arguing couples suddenly fell quiet. The silence she collected was tiny, but incredibly strong. When she placed her first self-collected bottle of silence on the shop shelf, the other bottles seemed to come alive, beginning to glow softly. Even more amazing, these newly collected silences didn't vanish because of noise. Instead, they absorbed the surrounding noise and transformed it into deeper silence. So the shop's business changed. Instead of selling silence, they taught people how to collect and protect silence. Mo and the shopkeeper worked together, giving each person who visited the shop an empty glass bottle, and teaching them to discover precious moments of silence in their lives. Today, the noisy marketplace is still noisy, but every corner hides little bottles of silence. People learn to open their bottles when needed, letting silence flow out, to create quiet moments for themselves and others. And Mo's tinnitus disappeared without her even noticing, on the very day she learned to collect